Mossimo Giannulli will not be getting out of prison early. In a memorandum obtained by Access Hollywood, a federal judge has denied the fashion designer's bid to be allowed out of prison ahead of his expected April release and serve the rest of his 5-month sentence from home. Earlier in January, Giannulli's attorneys filed an emergency motion for compassionate release amid the pandemic. They cited the, quote, harsh prison conditions imposed by the Bureau of Prisons to prevent the spread of COVID-19. His legal team revealed that Giannulli had spent 56 days in isolation, a mandatory 2-week quarantine when he first arrived, then more time after other inmates tested positive and he appeared to show COVID symptoms. They said his time in isolation, quote, placed a significant toll on his mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Giannulli eventually tested negative multiple times and was released into the general population at his Lompoc, California facility earlier this month. But his team argued that although that experience was over, quote, the time he spent in isolation warrants immediate release. However, a federal judge denied the motion, saying that, quote, every prisoner in a Bureau of Prisons facility is currently subjected to onerous conditions due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and that Giannulli has not explained why he should be given special or unique treatment. The judge also pointed out that quarantining upon his entry to prison, quote, was not unforeseeable when Giannulli was sentenced in August 2020. It was at that August sentencing that the court had determined 5 months behind bars was appropriate. The judge said that amount of time served to, quote, dissuade and deter others who may, like Giannulli, believe that because they can afford it, they can flout the law, adding that changing or reducing his sentence, quote, would undercut any such deterrence. Last year, Giannulli pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud and honest services fraud for conspiring with Rick Singer to have his 2 daughters fraudulently admitted to the University of Southern California. His wife, Loughlin, pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. She finished her 2-month prison sentence at the end of December, returning home to daughters Bella and Olivia Jade. Olivia recently made her big return to YouTube last week, posting her first vlog in more than a year. She addressed the college admissions scandal and her recent appearance on Red Table Talk.
I felt like the thing I wanted to do the most was apologize for so long, and I felt like I got to do that at Red Table. And so, although I can't change the past, I can change how I act and what I do going forward. Just for my own mental sanity, I don't want to keep rehashing things. I just want to move on and do better and move forward and come back and do what I love, which is YouTube.